So here, for the smartphone, I'm taking an example. Say, the SD user is there, for example, sales. So what are the transactions will be happening in the sales in general, in the sales department? That's what are the transactions will be happening in the sales department? Shall I say that inquiries? Inquiries will be there or not? The customer has been inquired about of some product. So the first one is an inquiries, and as well as quotations are there, and sales orders will be there, and after that delivery, after completion of the delivery bill, and after the sending of the bill, invoices to the customer, and after completion of the invoice, if the customer is not paying, payment advice, package running. Like for each and every transaction like this, can we have the different types of the transactions, and for each and every transaction there should be an output is required for that or not? For maintaining of that output, we are doing here the smart forms. The tool which we can call it as a smart form. Here, for using of this tool for smart forms, the transaction code for this one is also the smart forms. Transaction code is also for smart forms. As like as LSMW, the transaction code is also LSMW. As like as smart forms, the transaction code is also smart forms. Let me log in here. Smart forms. So, I'm speaking with the client, the business blueprint phase. If the client is asking, okay, Mr. At present, whatever the requirements of ours, you will customize this one. But after, when we are coming into the user interface, if for myself, I am in require the outputs for each and every business transaction. Shall I create my own output here or not? Yes. How it works? By using the transaction code of SMARTFORMS. See, SMARTFORMS. The transaction code itself, it is in a SMARTFORM. So from the SMARTFORMS, just do the SMARTFORMS and press enter. See, automatically opening the SAP SMARTFORM. How it will be? This is the screen of the SMARTFORM. Even what is the client is asking here is, if one output is there, say for example of the sales order output is there. So what he is asking in this sales order output is, the client is asking like this, if this is a and as a client, what I am asking is, I am in required, first of all, in the top, I am in required one text box, and that should becomes like this here, and I need one more here, that has to becomes like this, and even I want one more like this, one more like this, and after that I need one more, the top down. Whenever I am preparing the or the invoice or anything, that has to be compliant. And how it has to be in the sense of, here I need to maintain one picture. That means my company logo has to be. And here my company name has to be. And whatever the matter which we have done, either it is an order form or an inquiry form or a quotation form or invoice or whatever it was, that matter has to be comes into this one. And in the top down, I need to maintain my address details. This is what I am in requirement. This is not my requirement. Then what I have to do. But the SAP doesn't have this format. Even the SAP doesn't have my logos and everything. That's why we need to prepare this business document output. How it was, in the sense of, for that purpose we are bringing into the smart. Even when preparing of these smart forms, the client is asking that this pop-down box, one text box will be there. This text box has to be, filled with the background color of the blue. And as like as in the top, this box has to be filled with the another color. Even this box has to be comes with another color. And see, here in this box, whatever the background is in it, something blue color. But the letters has to be comes into the which color? We can choose. Right? This means, can I say that I am preparing a separate text box, as like here in the word. I am preparing one text box. Under the text box, whatever the data which I am giving, that should be also comes into this color. First of all, we can create the styles also. And first of all, that styles can be created from here. That's why when I am coming into the smart forms, first of all, I am selecting the style. What is your style name? Yarush, you can give anything. So I am giving here it is a name. The style name for myself is a name YABCD. And then create it. YABCD and create. So when I am clicking on the create, what we are going to create it is style. In this style, if you can observe here, paragraph formats and the character format. As which we discussed, here we are giving this letters in the color of the white or in the color of something. Okay, that will be fine. Okay, you people are asking about of the to maintain the text or something here in the color of so and so, so and so. Okay, that will be fine. That's not a big issue. But what I am saying that even the data which I am entering there, that has to be starts from the left side of the 10 spaces. Even there, I am mentioning my contact number, that should be highlighted. That means that will be comes into another color. As well as that will be comes into the bold letters. As like okay. For that purpose, we are using the character formats and the paragraph format. What is a character format in the sense of that can be applicable for a particular letter, not for the total. Say for example of here, this is what I am typing. And from here, I want to make some special. I am doing like this. So the total thing which we can call is in a paragraph format. And especially for this thing, we have used some special. That is called as a character format. As like as for your form also, for your style, do you want to maintain any paragraph format? You can. That's why right click on the paragraph format. Just give the style name and create. After that, right click on the paragraph format and then create node. Right click on the paragraph format, create node. And when we are clicking on the create node, it asking that what is the node name. Your wish, you can give anything. I am giving here it is a PA. Just like that. Enter. Enter. What is a PA? So what is a PA? It asking that. So I am saying that PA is in my paragraph format. As like this, in the top it has to become one like this. In the bottom it has to become like this. In the down it has to become like this. So here I am giving the description itself. It is in a my paragraph format 1. So I am in required one paragraph format with the name of the PA, and what is that PA in the sense of it is in a paragraph format, and it has to be come from the left alignment or the right alignment or the center or else it is in a justified. Otherwise, if you want to maintain the left margin of the Indian from which centimeters, from the right margin of which centimeters, even for the top or the spacing also, for each and every letter, for each and every word, how much of the spaces you want? Like in the general word which we are using, that's one. As like as here also, what you have to do. So here in the description, what is the paragraph format which I required is? I will require the paragraph format of the PA and the description. Even if you can see here in the top down, it will be show the preview also. This one it will be shows for those, but it is under processing. Happen to this one. That's what inquiry is in a document. Interjection. ఈ ఫార్మాట్ లో ఉండాలని చెప్పేసి వాడు అడిగాడు. రైట్. అవును. That's what. Whenever you require the business document output, you can do that. Not a mandatory to maintain for all the business transactions. Whenever the business transaction or business document is required for that output, you can. Okay. The style, YABCD, create. So in the paragraph format, right click.
Hello.
Right click, and then create note. That is asking about of the what is the paragraph format you want to create now. So in this paragraph format, you can give the any of the name and then save. Just we are giving the paragraph name. That's enough. Nothing else. Even if you want the left side margin, right side margin, and it is in a centered or a justified or whatever you want, you can. So that was probably